Hey there guys, I am Matt Mull. This is my first video on live coding music and Strudel specifically. And today we are going to be looking at rhythm in Strudel. What this video will accomplish is building out the following beat. Before we get going, just a couple of things. I have a background in music technology, so this is not all new for me, but I haven't really touched production in almost a decade, nor played an instrument, nor really done anything like that. I used to use Ableton, Logic, but they're so bloody expensive, and I have been interested in getting back, especially after I've seen what's been going on the music diffusion side of things. Things like Suno and Suno Studio, however, they kind of rub me the wrong way in the way that they're training their models. But I've recently, over the last couple of years, been following DJ Dave, what she was doing in Sonic Pi, and I touched on that, and it was great, but it just seemed to be a bit too steep of an entry point at the time that I was interested in it. So I haven't really touched anything for a couple of years. But then I found Switch Angel and her incredible live streams and tutorials, and I was like, damn, this is it. And so this is going to be a culmination of what I have learned as a beginner over the last month. I've focused strictly on rhythm primarily, for the last month, and spent like 10 to 30 minutes daily just focusing on the different functionality of what can be accomplished within Strudel as far as rhythm is concerned. So this is going to share those learnings. It is not comprehensive, but it is what I have learned, and there's so much more to explore, which is amazing. A couple of pointers here. Firstly, my environment probably doesn't look anything like yours. There's a reason for that. I have kind of built out my own tooling to help me learn and also present these ideas through these videos. And so don't be like, how do I need to get this set up to look like this? It shouldn't. The other thing is, although I will have all the code on the screen and share the code, do not copy and paste. Utilize recall, look at the code, then go back on your own and write it out and try to learn that muscle memory that will enable and act as a catalyst for learning these techniques. That is the best thing that I have found personally, is that, whether you're utilizing copy and pasting, leveraging LLMs to create stuff, don't do it, because it's just going to slow you down in your learning process. Just utilize recall and just get that muscle memory going, those neurons firing and connecting, and I promise it'll be a lot easier for you very shortly. There are a lot of incremental, like, aha moments that are rewarding in doing so, because you can just consistently incrementally expand what you can do and the variations that you can create. So again, highly recommend that. I also kind of discovered and played around with leveraging large language models within Strudel. I'm not going to deny that. I thought, oh, this is a really cool way to leverage LLMs. What I will say though is that I found that I just do not want to use LLMs for this. The reason being, over the past month, I've really found Strudel to be an instrument. It is not something that I find you get the personal benefit of by programming and letting agents or models build the output. It's something that you play like you would play a saxophone or a piano, and that is the beauty of it. So by all means, do what you want. However, my perception has shifted as I have been doing this. So with that said, let's dive in and build out these beats.